Hello again, dear. What can I... candy, perhaps? Let me take...
He narrows his eyes.
Well, I am fresh out of cat. Damn shame.
So much power. This feels familiar. Neko! Neko! Neko Boru!
Hey, bestie! Come to talk about how amazing we are together. You want to realize me? I could be an actor. Bathsheba, meet you.
Spectral energy flows through your Dateviators. Bathsheba gives you a twirl.
I didn't think I could be any hotter, but I'm on fire, honey! I never felt. Maybe now I will. Oh, thank you. Time to get out there and really find out who Bathsheba is.
Bathsheba goes on a whirlwind tour of countries with monarchies upon leaving your home. It's only when she's visited her 6th country and castle that she realizes one cannot simply apply to become royalty. Devastated by this realization, Bathsheba decides to cheer herself up with a dinner at a popular local medieval-themed restaurant. It's there, seated in the audience of the jousting show, that Bathsheba is struck with a realization.
Oh my god! You can get paid to be queen! Hey, lady! Don't get too comfortable with that crown!
After a few weeks of pestering the restaurant for a job interview, when Bathsheba finally gets it, she nails it immediately. She entertains crowds as Queen Bathsheba 5 nights a week at Renaissance Days, savoring the cheer that goes up every time she waves at the audience.
It's my partner in crime, my confidant, Neil Cropper. He wonders what they could want. I thought you were wait, what did you say? To be human. Oh, to only be shit on metaphorically instead of literally.
I will not question your choice.
Spectral energy.
Jean-Luc! He leaves! And after all these years, he can finally turn around!
He turns around.
Oh! Look at this! Is this what you let accumulate behind Jean-Luc? The only thing hanging on Jean-Luc's shoulder should be the beautiful Grubis. Oh, a partner in the sheets as well as the beats. Jean-Luc, he knows how well you handle his ball cock. However, I have seen more than enough of your nether regions for one lifetime, and I have seen the worst of them. But perhaps...
You lean forward and kiss Jean-Luc. The moment your lips lock, you regret it. Jean-Luc's breath is predictably not great. The taste of his mouth is even worse. You think back and try to remember the last time you cleaned him with a toilet brush.
Well, how was it? That was Jean-Luc's first kiss. And if you tell him he did it,
You look deep into it. Despite all the wordsmith training you've done together, within no time, he begins thinking of his future and holds court with you on the bed.
Jean-Luc can see it now. He will have the moderate success with his first few songs. But the third album, this is the one that changes everything. Jean-Luc is noticed by the big-time producer. He guests on 2 songs, one of which becomes a #1 jam due to his lyrical stylings. Soon enough, he rockets up the charts. Platinum, triple platinum, a new rank called Porcelain just for Jean-Luc. The fame gets to Jean-Luc, though. He becomes embroiled in an East Coast, West Coast rap beef with his ultimate rival. Tensions grow higher and higher. Rumors abound of little clappers' vice. Then, at the height of it all, he is taken out in a drive-by shooting. The other coast had enough of him. His death comes as a shock to the nation. People speculate over his killing for years. There are some who say, au revoir, mon ami. Jean-Luc's new life, she begins today.
Jean-Luc became an accountant.
You're here!
Missed you? Yeah! We've been thinking about what refrigerator riding, trapdoor diving, submersible exploring! Whoa. Dark, bro. The possibilities are endless! Do you have any ideas? Rad! Wait, what? You can make us real? Like, really real? For real real? Like really, really, for really real? Really?
Oh, wow. 5 of them. You...
Only one way to find out. Abso! We're not scared, weird, sexy glasses lady. Becoming human sounds like the thrill of a lifetime, because you can actually die. Yep, because this is a risk worth taking.
Okay, then. How did you put it?
Shut up, buddy! Hey! Guys!
You didn't need to... never mind. They're having fun.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a set of hangers becomes...
It worked! No way, this is legit!
The 5 Hanks huddle together and start poking each other in their new, soft flesh.
Bro, you're so squishy! Bro, you're squishy! Oh my god, bro, I totally get it now. Why humans are so scared of extreme sports. Ah, totally. If your chute didn't deploy in this shitty body, it would be mad bad. Mad bad!
Hank's laughter is contagious, and soon everyone within earshot is laughing with you.
No way! Talk about an adrenaline rush! Thanks, house homie. This is the best! There's so much to do out here! So many adventures to prepare for! Wanna go on them with us? We face jump! Yep! We already jumped off the highest spots in the house. Time to jump off the highest spot on Earth! Everest is played out. The Burj Khalifa's been done to death. And since we all know the Earth is flat, we're gonna jump to the moon!
The 5 of them storm out into a world whose physics might be more than they bargained for. You smile as you imagine how impossible this feat would be. Then again, if anyone could find a way to do it, it would probably be...
Hey, Champ, got a secret mission for you. Do you like secret missions? Like cool spy stuff? Me too. I feel like a covert operative. Anyway, Valdivian higher-ups are looking for a certain missing piece of property. Says here that they are magical spectacles that reach into the consciousness of objects using thing theory. You know anything about that? Whew, really hoping you wouldn't. Otherwise, I'd have to bring you higher up the chain, and those guys are scary. Keep up the good covert ops, champ.
So much. This feels familiar. Neko! Neko! Neko Boru!
Back for some more great advice, huh? Really? Oh my. Well, I've been waiting. And you're ready? I mean, you have everything you need.
Come on, Teddy. Let's see how you snuggle in the real world.
The spectral energy flows. Teddy holds his hands out in front of him, clearly marveling at the lack of stitches and stuffing in his new body.
My. Oh, my. Would you look at that? I'm a flesh and blood human being.
Teddy, as we all know, has been a giver of top-quality advice for most of his life. Armed with this skill and a love of the act itself, Teddy applied to be the host of a call-in advice show at a local radio station. He was hired on the spot. He was given a booth, a time slot of his own, and unlimited coffee from the cozy and excellent shop next door to the studio. As you might imagine, he became good friends with all of the employees at both businesses. It wasn't long before he was the go-to help man for the entire neighborhood. For the first few months, Teddy was deliriously happy with his new job. He felt great empathy and fondness for his callers, and always tried his best to help them. Unsurprisingly, he created several new wonderful stories while on air to help illustrate his points. But after a while, he found himself becoming quite lonely.
I'd found myself right back in another closet. After getting to know you and receiving that splendid gift of humanity, I just couldn't spend another minute locked up in a little box all by myself.
Teddy began spending more and more of his time not in his booth, but at the coffee shop next door. It got to the point where he had a regular table, the one in the window alcove, and a regular order, strong black coffee and hazelnut honey cake. The day he knew he had at last found his place was the day he missed his show. He was sitting at his table with a lovely young woman named Moira. He listened enraptured to her tale about her dog and a cross-country road trip when he realized his time slot had ended 45 minutes ago.
I hadn't missed it at all, though, you see. I was so happy right where I was. I wouldn't have left Moira for all the money in that.
So Teddy gave his notice at the studio. They were sorry to see him go. He'd become one of their most popular programs. But the employees knew they would see him again. Many of them had standing appointments with him at his window table, just to check in. He's also branched out just a bit. In addition to the honey cake, he also now enjoys the dark cherry and almond tart.
Well, all I'm writing about these days is what it might be like to be human.
The promise you've made me is turning me into a philosopher.
Lyric, let's open you to your new page 1.
The spectral energy flows through your data. Lyric inspects himself, delighting in his...
Well, would you take a good, long, appraising look at this specimen before you? I don't know if I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That honor still goes to the full and verdant potential of my library. My goodness. What will I get up to, I wonder?
Lyric, in a move that surprised him as much as anyone else, elected not to become a writer. He found the concept of sitting on his own while the wide world passed by. He discovered that what he wanted more than anything was a deep and rewarding communication. He wanted a place where he could hear all the languages of the world, all of which, he became the world's first celebrity translator. He volunteered, he assisted in documenting, in some cases for the first time in their history, he works to this day, happy as a clam, surrounded by language. He usually doesn't live in one place for more than a few months at a time, and several people have commented that he must miss having a home of his own.
But what they don't understand is that with my languages, I'm home wherever I go. I can always understand the people, and they can understand me. And where there is good communication, there will be sympathy of spirit. What is home, if not?
As you could imagine, more than one book has been written about him.
Huh? Oh, hey. Yes, gone!
Look, what we did,
I mean, it was good.
the whole time I just kept thinking.
I guess. How can you with someone else?
Let me put it to you like,
Do you know why the triangle, the musical instrument, is called a triangle? Because it's a what I'm trying to tell I got tri and I needs a triangle. Get it?
yeah, you gotta go out there and complete our little triangle to be. You gotta get out there and find us somebody sexy and cool and exciting enough to join us.
You think I'm gonna want? No, that's your.
You got this. So look, when someone with nice,
A guy who knows how to fix your pipes and lay pipe.
I like him tall, dark, and
Ooh, I'm getting all worked up just thinking about it. And lays the pipe. Good. Now go. And don't come back till you find a man.
Hey, I'm thinking about looking like I'm working here. Steph nervous. Did you go straighten anybody out? Damn, I thought we were doing good. Yeah, I guess we could. I do like a little spicy meatball from time to time. I'm listening. Damn, a triangle? I always like triangles. If you're gonna ask me for permission to go out with her, don't even sweat. Told you before, I ain't the jealous type. I know what we got is real. Good. You want permission for us to date her? What? Like a... It ain't no sicko shit, is it? You're gonna tie up my Corleones or something, are you? Good. So I'll try anything once, but not that. Oh, well, I don't know about the drama. Well, there is a lot of tone. It would be rude of me to deny. All right, sure. You think it'll be sexy? I'm in. Wow. All right, then. We'll talk to her sometime and let's get this thing started.
Valdivianites! Greetings from the Opulence Recovery Center in sunny Malibu, California. My name is CEO David Most, and I have a problem. Just a little treatment center humor for you. But in all seriousness, I will be working out of the recovery center for the next few weeks. The board said it was either this or they'd burn me to a crisp and flush the ashes. And I said, guys, I may be gay, but I'd rather not be flaming. Get it? The physicians say humor is the best medicine, aside from naltrexone. But my road to recovery isn't the only great news today. I'm also excited to announce that the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence has agreed to work in tandem with Valdivian, giving us access to their proprietary surveillance technology in order to finally apprehend the glasses thief. They said we were woefully incompetent, and it was becoming apparent that we'd screw this whole thing up royally without their help. To aid in that effort, we will be requiring the following from all Valdivian employees by EOD. Your name, your address, your social security number, your credit history, your blood type, your relationship history, a urine sample, a retinal scan, all your biometric and genetic data, access to your search history, all your internet passwords, and your favorite CEO in the world. That last one's just for fun.
I told you not to come back without a man for us.
You must be Tina. How you doing?
Tina can't even speak for a moment. She just looks Tony up and down with an intensely hungry expression.
Oh my god.
That good? Oh my god.
Oh, just look at those muscles.
Yeah, you like what you see? Feelings mutual, baby. I've never seen a triangle with such perfect...
Dare you?
Tina's hand darts out to slap Tony faster than either of you can process it.
Hey, what gives? I didn't mean...
The words are barely out before Tina is yanking Tony forward into a fiery... It's very awkward, but also very sexy.
Well, I don't really know what's going on here, but I'm into it.
Me. You.
Tina gestures to you.
Us.
Like, sexually or emotionally?
All of it.
Now? Okay, well, this is the most confusing, hottest thing I've ever been a part of. Let's do it.
Tony sweeps Tina up into his arms, tipping his head at you to follow him.
You're gonna be yelling a lot more than that in just a little bit.
Yeah, baby.
Come here, you.
Tony pulls you in close, his gaze just as...
Tina, relax. Now let me make sure. Shane, you ready?
You better not be yanking our chains.
Okay, Skylar. You gotta do this. Double.
The spectral energy flows through you.
Oh my god.
Tony lifts Tina into the air and twirls her around, the two of them the very picture of newly human vigor, even if Tina's vibes are more manic than inspiring. You're almost afraid of what you've unleashed on the world.
The world is mine, baby!
Ours!
Tina and Tony's heads snap towards you as one.
Love triangle.
Tina looks at you, for the first time, with something approaching love. Tony, on the other hand, simply looks happy to be here, He sweeps you into his arms, encouraging you to kiss Tina. Tony takes you both away to your bedroom, where the three of you have the wildest night. Tina is in her element here, insisting the two of you cater to her every whim. And while she might be demanding, you can't help but respect that she's a woman who knows what she wants and what she's about. Tony has his pride, but he takes orders well. And by the time the three of you are finished, all of you, even Tina, are equally spent and satisfied. Tina is surprisingly gentle in the afterglow, quiet and thoughtful. She waits until morning to leave, but she does so without a word to either you or Tony. Tony takes his time leaving, giving you the sweetest kiss on his way out. He assures you he'll be back any time you need. Tony checks in with you frequently after leaving the house, but Tina never says a word. However, Tina and Tony turn up on a reality show for couples looking to open up their relationships to a third. And the relationship is so unbelievably toxic. The TV show is an...
I didn't come here to make friends!
Well, yeah, we came here to get a third.
Shut up! It's called thruple trouble, not annoying loser.
Well, yeah, I guess that's technically true.
I didn't mean it, baby. Oh, kiss me.
Oh, you're just too hot to stay mad at. Come here.
It isn't the first show of its kind by any stretch, but Tina's dramatics are so raw, so unhinged, so relatively pure in this era of scripted conflicts that she becomes a megastar overnight. She appears with and without Tony on a variety of shows. Tony does his best to pick up a career in contracting, but it never quite takes off. Left with nothing but his relationship with Tina, Tony reluctantly gives one more shot to the world of reality TV. You're not sure how happy he is, but his bills are certainly paid.
Hello, lover. Ooh, you've got that devious little gleam in your eye. Really? A human body for me? There's so much I could do with an actual body.
Benoit,
The spectral energy fuel.
Oh my god. A racing heart, fluttering lashes and flushed cheeks. Hot, heaving breaths passing my soft, kissable lips. Is this what it is to be human?
Benoit trails their hands down their body, sighing blissfully.
I thought I knew pleasure before, but this... Oh, this body has nerve endings all over this gorgeous body, just waiting to be activated.
Benoit sets off into the world fully intent on pushing their human body to its absolute limit. And they are successful in it.
Ah, maybe that bungee cord should have been a little tighter. No, I should have just worn a helmet and maybe a touch more lube.
Their recovery gives them plenty of time to think.
Just how many humans out there are having unsafe sex? One shudders to think, how did they get this far without me?
As soon as their shattered pelvis and splintered legs heal, Benoit embarks on a global...
Before you leap from that rooftop onto your waiting partner, always check your safety. Ready to set your dick on fire? Make sure you've got a partner with a fire extinguisher close by. Benoit says, unsafe sex doesn't have to be dangerous.
Benoit's charming personality and invaluable advice sees them grow into a global icon of sexual.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
All right, Wallace. We're going to make you. Is there anything you wish? I hear you, buddy. The recipe is a.
The spectral energy flows through your.
Whoa! 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 A wall?
Wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall, 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 wall.
Wall!
Wall, wall, wall.
Whoa!
Well, well, if it isn't our third co-mayor.
Wipe your feet and take a load off. I'll fix us some tea.
Realization. Are you sure that's a good idea? Who would take care of our responsibilities if we were to snap our fingers and run around as humans all willy-nilly?
I think it would be fun. As long as it's both of us.
Madams, your populace awaits.
The spectral energy flows.
Here you are.
Before remarking on becoming a human, it seems that there's business to be done. Celia hands over a gigantic stack of papers.
Now, according to the bylaws of the line of succession to the house, the duties of...
It's all right. You'll do great.
Just don't forget. Shake hands, listen well, all...
Celia always did tend to forget the last one.
Well...
Ready to go?
Time permits.
Always.
The two of them work together so well in play, as well as work. Florence is as cuddly as expected, but you find Celia is also surprisingly affectionate, whenever appropriate. Eventually, all three of you wind up collapsed on the bed together. Florence seems so excited to finally be able to talk about how good at kissing the men. Much of your time together is spent in quiet repose, simply enjoying the silence. There is something truly lovely about being just content, being alone together. But even the afterglow must come to an end sometime. Celia dusts her hands and excuses herself and Florence from your home.
It's been lovely being your mayor, but it simply isn't right for a woman of means to live on another person's dime.
She and Celia get a surprisingly luxurious apartment together. You never did figure out how they could afford it. Soon enough, Celia throws herself. It's never a surprise to see your previous ceiling running for the primary. She always holds the most wonderful parties on election night, and she never fails to answer you any time you reach out, especially with the help of her lovely assistant. She and Florence as a team complement each other perfectly.
God you're here. I am losing my mind. I know you saw that last email. What the fuck kind of fucked up police state shit is this? Your name, your address, your social security number, your credit history, your blood type, your relationship history, a urine sample, a retinal scan, all your biometric and genetic data, access to your search history, all your internet passwords? How could I fucking forget? He thought that was so cute. Like, shut up, God. I just don't know anymore, man. I'm making the best money I've ever made in my life. I'm building a resume that could take me anywhere after this. But is it worth it in the end? Am I gonna be able to look myself in the mirror if I stay in the middle of all this? I'm glad to hear that from you. If you lost respect for me, it would devastate me. I've been thinking a lot lately that I always wanted to be a nurse. I've saved up enough to pay for school again. It would be a huge change, but I feel like I'd be happier. And with the kind of hours I'd work, I don't know, maybe I'd have time for dating again. I've been so lonely and I don't want to date anyone here. You're basically the only person here I'd even consider, like, eligible for that. And I'm busy, and you've got your furniture lovers. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, maybe in different circumstances, but... Focus, okay. Talking about Valdivian. There's just so much to think about. And every time I start leaning towards one or the other, I just talk myself right out of it. Or into the other one. Would you still respect me if I stayed? Thank you for saying that. I don't know what I'd do if you lost respect for me. Thanks for always listening to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm grateful for your support. Thanks, friend. I'm gonna go.
Hello, what can I assist you? Candy, perhaps? And you have the proper keys?
Come on, Keith.
The spectral energy flows.
Let's fun party! Yes! Hey, where are the drugs, eh? Well, that's fucking lame. Catch you later. Join me if you feel like taking off that diaper. What? You're speechless?
Yes.
What do you mean, where did I get it? I opened your safe, where you told me you keep your cash. Key, get it?
Well, Keith did indeed get on the next plane to Ibiza, which happened to be full of missionaries of the Church of Latter-day Saints. After being caught consuming a certain unnamed substance in the bathroom through an unnamed orifice, a heated argument broke out, but Keith's last words were,
"See you on the other side of the moon, lunch ladies!"
before exiting the plane via the emergency door at 30,000 feet. Yes, he did. Almost certainly.
Page 2, ABC. Always be cleansing. My favorite right hand. Wanna help me check on the books? Truly, dear? I mean, I'm flattered, but you don't have to, unless you, well, want to. I mean, I want to, but only if you want to, too.
Time to step.
The spectral energy flows.
Oh, me? Oh, my. Standing is a little woozy? No, it's a little bit wonderful, actually. Standing on my own 2 feet. I can move, I can look back, I can see how far I've come, and I can do that again and again and again. Thank you for your patronage.
Stella steps up and steps out,
Onward and upward.
striking right at the heart of entrepreneurship.
Stella's stilettos, Stella's stencils, Stella's steering wheels.
But in the real world of brutal economic truth, there was more to being successful than showing up and working hard. Sometimes things stayed stagnant or even dipped.
I'm not always leveling up.
In order to cope with the feelings of despair, Stella opened a silly-looking app that you had downloaded onto her phone. And very soon topped the leaderboards over the entire world.
Don't stop, don't stop. Those numbers can still be higher.
With that kind of attention, streaming was the obvious next step. Stella's streams keep gamers inspired with new tactics and toolkits to get their scores into the stratosphere.
Rule 102. No microtransactions. All hard work.
We've got 50 realized data balls. 50. Oh, the house is starting to feel a little empty. But the outside world is already starting to feel a whole lot brighter with everyone running around out there.
Hey there! Ooh, I came fresh tea coming in hot. Wow! Never sigh.
Oh, all right. Question time. Let's call it a performance review. Tell me, what do you really think of me? No. Really? Oh, but this whole time, I thought you were back. I'm so tired. Yeah! I'm not. I'm leaving. Good luck on your dumb quest. No matter what, I'm always on your side. Even if you don't feel that way. Oh, I won't.
It appears that one of Mateo's inanimals is in the middle of a conflict with Hirohime's Nekoboru. Perhaps his cat-like...
Oh, no, not again. Taffeta, down.
Nekoboru! 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 Nekoboru!
Taffeta, come on, sweetie, you're scaring him. Come here, Neko. Okay, all right.
Nekoboru!
Herringbone, a little help.
Mateo takes a long...
Thank you. All right, Taffeta, go. Oh, I know. But Nekoboru doesn't want to play right now, okay? It's my fault. Taffeta always gets a little overexcited when he's here. She's harmless, really, but, well, it just so happens that Nekoboru looks exact. She doesn't mean anything by it.
Nekoboru!
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Yo, how's my...
Nekoboru launches himself at him.
Nekoboru!
Ah, Hiro, I'm so sorry. Taffeta got out just as I was finishing up.
Oh, Nekoboru.
Nekoboru.
Ah, I see what this is. You just wanted to get home sooner so we could go back to...
Nekoboru?
So clever, Nekoboru.
I don't know, Hiro.
Don't be too hard on
yourself, Mateo. Nekoboru is a master of deception.
Nekoboru.
I bet he's rethinking his stance on taffeta. Oh, speaking of, I better go find her real ball, or she...
I can't believe it. Invasive personal questions? Privacy eroding surveillance? Fluid sample collecting? This is the most inappropriate, unethical, intrusive corporate malfeasance I've ever seen, and I spent 6 months at our competitor, Diabolicorp. I realize David's under duress, but he's finally gone too far. In this circumstance, to think I almost fell for him again. That I almost believed his...
I miss Franklin. We were so deeply in love.
Sob story. He hasn't changed at all. He's the same selfish, controlling, narcissistic creep he's always been. Well, I've had enough. It's one thing when his disturbing behavior is only directed at me. It's another when it's directed at thousands of innocent employees. And he can parade around like he has absolute power at that company, but it's my company too. I may have been canned, but I'm still a shareholder, damn it! The time for talking is over. It's time to take action. I'm going to concoct a plan to depose David from his throne once and for all. Right after I get some fresh air. I'm operating from a hidden underground bunker, and I don't think anyone's aired it out in 50 years. It's not hygienic at all.
Valdivinites! CEO David Most quickly checking in before checking out. That's right, team. I finally finished my mandatory recovery program. They said they'd never seen anyone more sober in their entire lives. So chalk up one more thing I'm the most of. Get it? Because of my name. CEO David Most. And it looks like I'm arriving back not a moment too soon. As I understand it, there has been some employee pushback regarding our recent surveillance initiative. I've heard feedback calling it horrifically invasive and definitely illegal. I just want you all to know that your privacy is our utmost priority, and our legal team assures me you can't press charges, so you should rest easy. Sure, some of this may be unorthodox, but it's nothing that I wouldn't voluntarily share myself. For instance, regarding the relationship history question, you may be surprised to know that I've only ever had one relationship. His name was Franklin, and we were deeply in love, but he betrayed me, broke my heart, and what happened after that is none of your or the government's business. See? If I can do it, you can do it. So don't be shy, grab those plastic cups and get us those urine samples ASAP.
Again. Go away! So what? Wanna gloat about everything you've been taught? For what? You wouldn't be able to continue without me. I'm pretty useful, huh? Look, maybe I overreacted. Thanks! Wanna start over? As?
Oh, I bet it makes you. I haven't forgotten you.
to become... I think I like that. As Connie!
The spectral energy...
Oh, wow! These graphics are incredible!
Connie's gaze wanders all around the living room, taking in the extreme detail in the assets.
They did a really good job on you. But maybe more importantly, I sound great. I think I'm going to use these versatile pipes of mine to make a living.
Perhaps one of the most dangerous paths one of today's humans can take. In the age of AI, voice actors were a rarer breed than any before. But if there was anyone who could do it, it was Connie Soul. Her auditions took the industry by storm. No one could believe that all of these characters were the same person.
Trust me, I'm good at seeing things from all different perspectives.
Her time in the booth was legendary, and she always fought for the rights of human actors overall. One particularly potent social media campaign she led embarrassed the video game industry, for it was becoming clear that AI acting, while easy to create and impressive at times, didn't have that lifelike, unpredictable spark of play. Because
above all, gaming should be all about play.
This is so... You wanna get comfy? Oh, sweet. You wanna do this now then?
Come on, Koa. Hope
spectral energy flows through your data. Koa looks over his body, marveling at the size and strength of it. The words don't seem to come. He looks to you, opening and closing his mouth a few times before just shrugging.
There's so much this body can do. So many naps I could take in so many different places. I can't wait. Wow! I'm gonna relax like no human beings ever relaxed before.
Koa's long-held dream of napping in all sorts of different places leads him to purchase. When you ask him where he found the funds for such an expensive undertaking, he cheerfully informs you that he's been saving the spare change that fell into his cushions for many, many years.
You wouldn't believe how much money people drop into their couch cushions over thanks to your generous donations. What do you mean those weren't donations?
A couch's understanding of property law...
Oh, it's you. I'm, kinda busy, my dude. Whoa. What's up? Alright, I'll pretend you never said anything.
Well, howdy, darling. I couldn't be happier to see ya. What's on your mind? Here for the relics or a relax? Hold on, darling. You're saying that the new science can make me human just like that? I'm pretty pretty up on my modern quantum physics, and I can't imagine how that's possible.
Hello, Dolly.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a dust bunny becomes...
Heavens to Betsy, I'm human. My word, how do y'all think with this lump of squiggly jello sloshing around in your noggin? Whew, this is gonna take some getting used to. But I'll be at the top of my field here soon enough.
You're no master of statistics, but you know there's a 0% chance she won't make wonderful contributions to your human world.
Well, darling, I've had just about enough of the underside of that couch. It's time to head out into the big old world. But I'll be seeing you soon.
Once Dolly journeys forth from the house, her horizon, she immediately gets hired at the best Ivy League college in the state. Shortly after, she breaks the record for most subscribers ever on fan. Her screen name is Lingerie Lectures. There are no nudes, only seminars that are... You support her in all of her endeavors, and she is an incomparable companion in your life. And whenever you begin to miss her a little too much, your phone rings, and you hear that old...
Howdy, darling.
Hello, human. Though you did not help me last time, I come asking for your aid once more in hopes to get a human perspective. Unfortunate. That is unlikely to happen, and ironic, so it goes. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson. You ready? We're gonna stick with getting an as you might, so we gotta break. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention? Right! Someone who does that. So the real, how do you start a conversation? Tricky. That's what we're gonna explore today. You ain't, I am. You know what? First, let's just, and not to, anyway, that's why. But nothing. The icebreaker is observation and interest. Right. Nah, what's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be. But, what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better? That's smart. So, start, what better way to build a friendship? So, let's go to, alright, they mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next? That's keeping it. If they get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Oh, well, fired.
You're back! Sweet Poseidon's parasols, what do you want? Gifts. I hate gifts! Oh, all right. I mean, quick, realize. As in, life. Why? What are we doing now? I mean, right now?
Captain Jacques!
Spectral energy.
My God! I'm fabulous!
I'm fearsome and bearded, and thank Poseidon I still have all me flash! Jacques wasted no time making his imprint on the world at large. Being utterly unwilling to give up his life on the sea, he made his way immediately to the port and declared in a bloody-minded tone, "The finest captain on this already ocean seeks employment. Plunder, passion, and pitilessness required." What Jacques did not realize was that, when combined with his flamboyantly colorful attire, the effect he produced was somewhat other than he was gleefully approached by the CEO of Fantasy Cruise Lines, who offered him a job as the captain of their flagship, the Brazen Belle. The Belle was tasked with escorting guests around the old pirate haunts of the Caribbean, immersing them in the fancied-up, of course, life of piracy and bacchanalia that makes that moment in history so rich and seductive. Allow me, sir, if you will, to understand you. These people will board my ship. The CEO said yes. They will bring money and jewelry, loose morals and a sense of inborn security that I do not have to work to produce. They will bring their own booty. Slightly more troubled, the CEO again said yes. I'm gonna bring them to my favorite ports, my favorite whistle wetters, the best wrecks and hunting sites, the sunsets that stir my soul. Charmed now, the CEO nodded. And you will pay me? As it turned out, they were going to. The one proviso was that he was not, unfortunately, allowed to rob, maim, or kill any of the guests. Jacques grumbled, but tightened his.
Oh, hey there, you sex pot. Back again? Whoa. How many badass things are you gonna do for me? Oh, I'm into it. Big time. Let's go! Are you ready to rock right now?
Bodhi, let's get
The spectral energy flowed.
Da-da-da-da! Here I am, alive and in the flesh.
Bodhi made sure to say a very musical goodbye to you before he left in the morning. When asked what he planned on doing, what would be his ambition for his new life,
I don't know yet. Still got a lot to learn, so I guess I'll figure something out.
he bounced around doing odd jobs, and quite happily too, until he found himself working at a movie studio as a coffee delivery guy. One day, delivering an order of iced lattes to a closed set on one of the sound stages, he heard snatches of the music he recognized from he saw frizzy perms, tight jeans with sneakers, bright leggings with leg warmers. He had delivered coffee to the set of the first season of Stranger Rings. He couldn't contain his excitement or his emotion, and the director soon noticed the kooky coffee delivery boy in the corner, who, although he of course couldn't tell the director why he knew the 80s as well as he did, he was able to label himself an enthusiast. Works for me, thought the grateful director.
Hello, gorgeous. What should we care for or should we just inspect the sheets for a while? So I think I'll need. How about Nancy Drew? I'll have the necessary evidence, though. Come on, Maggie, let's solve.
The spectral energy.
Do you have manila envelopes? Yes. I am aware. I have deduced this by the sim. I would like to start making a case file immediately.
everyone.
Maggie began her investigative career. However, after her 15th crooked Wall Street banker walked free with only 6 months in prison and a 6-year trial, Maggie found there was an insurmountable gulf between guilt and justice.
Damn them.
After only a brief period of despondence, Maggie realized she could create her own justice. She turned the great looking glass of her intellect towards the creation of a new genre of fiction.
My stories involve a very close look at the intricacies of investing. Oh, I'll have to send you a signed copy of.
Maggie's new career was incredibly successful, though she kept a modest lifestyle. But the proceeds of her work always went towards fostering the next generation.
My darling, or did you want to hear my concerto once more? Have you practiced?
The spectral energy flows through. Keys is beautifully human.
I stand here, alive. Being human is very...
Keys claps her hands, stomps her feet, and sings a few notes.
unmusical. It is of no importance, because I can dedicate these fingers of mine to the keys.
Keys sits down at the piano she just...
Yes, yes!
Sadly, even Keys tires of playing the single piano in your household, and she moves out to do something even grander. She quickly plays every piano she sees, finding more and more acclaim as a concert pianist without even trying very hard. But being on stage with merely one piano was not enough for her.
I'm going to surround myself with pianos and surround the world with me.
Keys buys a grand mansion on a rocky outcrop with 10 rooms, each dedicated to a different type of keyboard instrument: piano, clavichord, spinet, harpsichord, organ. And quickly sets up a variety of streaming equipment to give seminars, concerts, and music appreciation lectures daily, inspiring a generation of musicians and concert-goers into the deep and wonderful world of symphonic music.
Again, molto vivace.